Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. Happy Monday to you. It is here. It is a brand new week, a brand new day. He's coming our way. I have 3 decks of cards. Well, I have 4 decks of cards, but we'll use those first and then we'll finish off with a reading message. 3 cards. That's what I'm going to pull this morning. Let's have a look and see what the energy is like today. They feel all slippery. They're slipping and sliding, oh now they're not. Okay. What's that that's on my finger? I'm not sure. All I can hear in my mind is 3 cards please, Lucy. Ask and you shall receive. The Magician. It's like that little white thing is there. It's like a flour. So if you were to put flour on the table before you rolled out some dough, it stops it from sticking. I feel like the cards were like lined in flour, or if you're like weightlifting, you would rub talcum powder on your hands to stop them from sweating so that you've got a better grip. Second card please, your legacy. You want to keep a hold of that. You don't want that slipping out your hand. Looks like he's got a mobile phone here and he's got it on loudspeaker. And he's listening to what's being said. He's not looking at the screen though. Cat's fighting outside. I did feel maybe he was looking to see if anyone was watching and if it was safe for him to talk. Okay, all talk and no action. That's what's coming through. All talk, no action. The third card, please. The King of Swords. He does a lot of thinking, talking. He's got a lot of opinions. And quite blunt when it comes to matters that are truthful. Truthful for him. They're his truths. Okay, so we have the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, which is a divine offering, and the King of Swords. He's looking this way. Seems like he's lost the green from his hat. Envy, jealousy is gone. And then he's looking this way. But he's not looking at that legacy. And wanting to make magic happen. And I feel there's a block here of making that magic happen. That's why he's jealous and envious of this legacy that he can't seem to keep or get a hand on because his hands are slippery. There you go. But I feel this is a realisation of that. Way too much in his opinions and thoughts without taking others' input into consideration. It's like this legacy will be whatever he puts into it, but at the moment It's all talk. There's no action. Let's read these cards. The Magician. Okay, before we read that, we first get a message from the Oracle, the Journey of Love. Tarot, a guide to use in your deck. Okay, so this could be an introduction to tarot, as in like somebody's delving into Akashic Records is coming up. They're delving into mysticism. We have the light field. Let's see what this message is and how it brings in the message here. Let's put that there. The light field, card number 63, and the painting is called Love Prevails, at the bottom now. You are very open to the other side. The veil that separates the worlds is very fine for you, for there is much love in your heart, and love exists beyond all barriers, including those of time, distance, and even death. If you wish to communicate with those that have passed on, do so through your heart. If you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in physical location, then you can do so now. So this first energy of not looking at the phone, is it safe? Is anybody watching? Is it safe to talk? So if you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, energetically, I was taken to the energy of technology. So if you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in physical location, then you can do so now. If you're physical, it doesn't say that. It says if your psychic abilities are opening and you need confirmation or reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. Those who have passed can be fully received and peacefully into the light. It's interesting, I'm missing out words here. Okay, let's pay attention. Those who have passed can be received fully and peacefully into the light, and your love guides them home. The messages that you sense in your own heart that come from unconditional love, that uplift and reassure, can be trusted. The light is so close to you, beloved, it surrounds you as a glow from within. Okay, so that there will make sense with this white here, the white field, the light field. He doesn't have a crown on here. He does here. This oracle brings you guidance that you are connecting with a field of awareness that is real, and that you are protected by light as you do so. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and that those that have passed on or will pass on in future will always be safely held in love. It is also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you to your loved ones, past, present, future. Okay, past, present, future. We can look at it like that. That are beyond the confines of time and space. So on page number 144, which takes me to the 144,000, Now, is that an amount of people or is it a frequency? Well, it's an awakening. When I'm in love, I'm not afraid to be any part of me. I let it all be free for the world to know. And when I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am, and we will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. So let's read the Magician card. Coffee? Birdies are chatty out there this morning. The Magician. I am the master of my destiny and hold all the keys to success. Keywords: skills, potential, mastery, resourcefulness, will, power, creativity, action. The magician stands next to a table upon which lie all the implements of his trade. These represent the 4 tarot suits and the 4 elements. Wand in hand, the magician is about to use his powers to command his will. On his head, his hat is almost like the infinity symbol, explicitly, I struggle with that word, shown in some decks, known as the cosmic lemniscate, which represents the eternal and immortal force of energy. At the first stage of his journey, the Fool realizes that he has all the resources he needs to gain mastery over the material world of opposites and duality. He has become the magician, an authority figure who has the power to do good. Creativity and resourcefulness are needed to overcome obstacles. If we're going by that being the past energy, there's been it's like an academic achievement in self-mastery. He has become the magician, an authority figure who has the power to do good. Creativity and resourcefulness are needed to overcome obstacles. So let's go to the Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes the pentacles are right at the back of the book, but let's have a look. There they are. Do you want to read about the pentacles? Pentacles are associated with the element of earth and represent matter, the body, and the physical world. Pentacles are concerned with material security and finances, as well as personal values and the sense of security that comes from within. This suit also represents physical health and well-being and the ability to draw comfort and satisfaction from personal possessions and the physical world. The pentacles themselves are in the shape of coins, suggesting money and earnings. Another word for money is talent. The pentacles represent talents and abilities that help us earn money and contribute to society in a useful way. Many pentacles in a spread suggest that material gain is highlighted in a matter and practical action may be required. The pentacles are sometimes referred to by other names, including coins and discs, depending on which deck of cards or book you use. The Ace of Pentacles. New venture, opportunity, promise of wealth, achievement. The Ace of Pentacles suggests a new opportunity or venture that will put our innate talents to good use. Like the other aces, this card represents high hopes for success and an opportunity to make something of our talents, provided we use them wisely. It also foretells the start of a prosperous time if it is drawn during a time of material lack, or my belly's rumbling, and financial hardship. So it also foretells the start of a prosperous time if it is drawn during a time of material lack and financial hardship. Okay, so now let's go to the King of Swords. So, what's in between them? I am Earth and Abundance, the Pentacles. The King of Swords. Intelligent, logical, fair, lawmaker, judge, counsellor, warrior, strategist. The King of Swords is intelligent and known for his keen sense of logic and clear-headedness. He is an excellent judge and counsellor to his people, and a capable warrior and military strategist. He has many innovative ideas, encourages reform and change, and runs an orderly, civilised society. When this card is selected, it may represent a man who displays these qualities, or could suggest that they should be developed by the querent. So what I really pulled out of all of that was the fact that it said about money, pentacles. The pentacles themselves are in the shape of coins, suggesting money and earnings. Another word for money is talent. The pentacles represents talents and abilities that help us earn money and contribute to society in a useful way. Okay, we've got to put your talents to good use now. It's time to put those talents of yours to good use. Now, I have the Divine Feminine deck. I'm not sure why, I'm not sure how it comes into the reading, but I've been seeing this deck in my mind's eye for a few days now, and they have been around to be used. I just haven't picked them up yet. So Hu Xianjing, the mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. I can see why now. It said here about being clear-mindedness. Clear-minded. So why did your soul, or when your soul selects her card, it's not so much about the why, it's when your soul selects her card. What message is it that she's bringing through? Let's find out. Let me find out whereabouts she is in the book. 158, page number 158. So when your soul selects her card, Albert Einstein reportedly said that we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Clarity only comes from clarity. There is a peace and calm that exists far beneath the constant banter most of us listen to all day within our minds. Yuang, is that how I pronounce that? Author Clarissa Pinkola Estes calls it the river beneath the river. It's the steady flow of the universal life force that wants us to reach our goal if we can only get still enough to merge with it. Wu Wei in Taoism translates as doing nothing. It's a sacred feminine art of trusting the force of life that exists within us all. Zhao mastered this principle. It says Zhao mastered this spiritual practice by calming her mind and experiencing the still centre that's at the eye of every storm. So Zhao is a call for us to be still, to do nothing other then shift our awareness. Come out of the current state of mind we're in before making any moves or decisions. She reminds us that we only want to take action when what is moving us is the force of love at the heart of everything. When what is moving us. Okay, let's reread that part. She reminds us that we only want to take action when what is moving us is the force of love at the heart of everything. Soul voice meditation. Enter the heart and ask to experience stillness. Repeat the mantra, I am peace. And the intention, that's a bit blurry, isn't it? Sorry, I've just had a look at the screen. I am peace. When my mind is clear, my way is clear. Okay. Let's finish this reading off with a message from Rumi. When your mind is clear, the way is clear. Okay. Cheers. Cheers. I was going to take that card that was sticking out, but okay. Can we have a message, please, to bring this reading together? Clarity comes from clarity. The courage of your love. Card number 38. Love is without reason. Reason is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, when love knocks at your door, when love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Rumi. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. You must awake, my beloved. There is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You become aware and grateful to have been thus awoken. Ah yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then, along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb to be led to so many slaughters, the variety and opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. There is a Sufi story about a mother with her breast leaking milk. She loses her child, and once she finds him again, instantly lets him suckle for as long as he needs. A Sufi master nearby says to his students, "Do you think she would throw her baby into the fire?" And the students all say no. And the students all say, "No, of course not." It's like my words are running away with me. A Sufi master nearby says to his students, "Do you think she would throw her baby into the fire?" And the students all say, "No, of course not." And the master replies, "Allah loves his children more than she, with enough tenderness to throw them into the fire." And so it is with love. At first, a young heart compose ourselves. Is that what's going on here? We're composing ourselves like a composer in front of an orchestra. And so it is with love. At first, as a young heart, you want only comfort for your beloved. You cannot bear the thought of pain within them, even for a moment. Your own suffering is easier than bearing the suffering of your beloved. That young heart grows wise through experience. It becomes an elder, an ancient heart tempered by grace and rendered strong. See that glitch? Yeah? Did you see it? That young heart grows wise through experience. It becomes an elder, an ancient heart tempered by grace and rendered strong with compassion. This is the great heart that will hold the suffering of the world within it, and yet still find space for peace, for sweetness, for tenderness and rapture, and for rapture. The mystic of peace. This is the heart that shines with courageous love. It is willing to feel and bear all suffering without judgment, whilst gently holding it in the truth of what that suffering really is. The drying out of the mind addicted to suffering. This drying out is necessary so that love can ignite itself and transform dead wood into living fire. The drying out is a challenging and enduring process. The path of freeing the heart from the effects of a fearful mind is an initiation into great power. So many lapses will happen before the heart grows strong enough to overpower old patterns and surrender without condition or equivocation. When it is ready to surrender in such a way, the heart is free and allowed to simply be. Even the mind, then finally freed from shackles and joyfully submitting to love, declares, let love be in whatever way it shall be. I can bear it. I shall take refuge in it. I shall not turn away from it. I am that love. You are an ancient one with a heart older than the mountains. You are being asked to free yourself from the too small loves of the youthful heart and come to understand and accept the wisdom of your mature heart. Your mature heart is not cursed with hardness or detachment, but with compassion and tenacious devotion to the cause that is most real and matters most, the quest for life of the human soul. Your ancient heart loves the soul and will roar like the lion of love at the wolves that will casually devour it. So trust in the courage of your heart. You are not cruel. You are not hard. You are not careless. You are passion personified. You are the lion of love. So allow yourself to be the lion, not the lamb. Stand true in your own heart. Cause trouble. Make noise. Be proud and be mighty. Then rest. After all that savage divinity, rest and restore. For day after day you shall claim your holy lands and refuse to give them up to less noble creatures. Though you survey their manipulations and attempts to claim power with compassion, you do not underestimate them or relax your vigilance. You shall not allow for even a moment that falsehood be accepted as truth in your heart. This oracle comes with a particular guidance for you. You are not to give in to less than you are worth, or to the shaming stories of others, of our culture, that will cast your regal lion nature into the falsehood of beliefs that you have no choice or power. You are not to give in to the idea that you are victim and cannot free yourself from your suffering, or that you are less than any other. These are lies, these are petty deceptions, so unworthy of you. Do not believe them. Roar at them until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath, and they lie dismembered and powerless at your feet. Then intend that those bits and pieces in decay are lovingly returned to the Earth Mother, through whom they can be used to fertilise new life. This oracle comes with another message for you. You have a challenge before you, or that you are now moving through, but you have what is necessary to succeed and overcome it. No matter how long it has endured, or how big you have built that challenge up to be in your mind, no matter how unsolvable the issue appears to be, there is and shall be a victory beyond it, and it is imminent. This oracle has come to you to let you know you are empowered to succeed. You have what is required within to do it, and that the time for your victory is drawing near. So do not give up. Instead, do the sacred honouring ritual as needed, and when you feel so inclined, open your mouth and roar love from the very depths of your being. Create a sound of truth for yourself. In that sound, you will hear the mightiest one of all roaring along with you, saying, yes, love, I am with you, and together we claim divine victory. So we roar. How we roar. The sacred honouring ritual. Say aloud, I call on Rumi, Lion of Love, and my own wise higher self. I now choose to assert the dignity of my soul and the power of my heart. I release all lesser bonds based in fear and deception. I no longer need to hold on to these. I am ready for truth, and with unconditional love, I am supported, protected, and guided on my path to victory, held in guardianship by the unending power of love. So be it. If you feel the need to get down on all fours and roar a bit, do it with relish. Then you have finished your honouring ritual. I will talk to you guys soon. Until then, happy Monday. Take care, much love. Bye for now.